This
Class will
conference will now be recorded.
balance sheet we were doing. So hopefully everybody were able to solve the fifth, sixth, and seventh balance sheet. Let's proceed with the next one, second balance sheet. So let's put the line items where and all it belongs to. So I hope everybody have opened up with your balance sheet. First have a look, then you people can try. I'll give you some time to solve it. Okay. So current assets. So the line items that falls into current assets are equals cash equivalents. So I'll take the value as well. Then inventories. So I'll take the values. It is short-term investments. Then we have receivables. Then we have prepaid expenses. Then fixed assets, long-term assets. Then we have goodwill. Then we have equipment. Then on the liability side, it is short-term debts. Then we have account payable. Then we have long-term debts. So just I'm putting the line items over the respective places. So deferred long-term loan. Then other liabilities. Then we have retained earnings. Then owner's equity. So just I need to make the sum total. And here also all equals. So your second balance sheet, just you have to put the line items on the appropriate places. So I'll give you 5 minutes of time. Please solve this. And after this, I wanted you people to download your cash flow statement, because in balance sheet 3, from here on, we have to solve with all the three aspects like income statement, balance sheet, and cash flow statement. So before we proceed with this, let's complete with our cash flow statement and then we will continue here. Okay. So first you people solve this balance sheet 2, then open up with your cash flow statement. We'll solve that and then we'll come back and resume from balance sheet 3.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, Ma.
Ma'am, why do we have goodwill in fixed assets?
What is goodwill is? Can anybody explain me what is goodwill is?
Reputation.
So reputation, how we are going to gain that reputation immediately once I start with my business? Do you think that reputation will be gained? So it takes a lot of time where I need to give the quality uh, products, I need to give the quality timings, whatever the things that is happening in my business. Slowly I'm going to gain that value, isn't it? So once that value is gained, so for example, if I'm talking about Raymond company, so at the beginning, do you think that Raymond brand name was there initially when they started up with the business? No, definitely not. But now, as the years has passed and the value they have gained during the period of time, so that it is constant now. Now either they give a quality product or they don't give the product. Once the brand is recognized, it will be having that name. So they further they do not have to promote themselves or something also. Once they have got that reputation, it is going to last forever. Either they are continuing with the quality or they are not continuing with the quality. So whatever it is, once the name is recognized, it is fixed. So that is why we have put it on the fixed assets side, where due to certain reputations also, due to certain goodwill things also, we are going to gain certain amount. If I'm talking about a normal brand and a Raymond, the quality of the shirt might be same, but a normal shirt will be costing around 1,000 rupees or something. But the same shirt, when it is from the Raymonds, they are going to charge 6,000 rupees. So more 5,000 extra they are charging. So that extra 5,000 rupees, why I'll be paying it? Because of that brand name. So indirectly somewhere they will be earning that amount. Certain amount will be earned due to that name what they are gaining, due to that recognition of the company. Got it?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
That's okay, sir. Excuse me, girls. A second. Girls, hope you people are able to follow it, getting it right. If anybody is having any doubts, please do ask. As you are solving it, just download the cash flow statement. Is everybody done? Type in 1 if you are done with it. The balance sheet 2. Okay, very good. So hope you people have downloaded the cash flow statement. Let's open up with cash flow statement. If you people have downloaded, type in 2. Okay, what about the other people? If you are downloaded and ready with it, type in 2 so that we'll start with cash flow statement. Okay, let's continue with cash flow statement. So as I told, in balance sheet 3, we have to calculate along with income statement, balance sheet and cash flow statement. That's why we are going to do with our cash flow statement before we continue with the further balance sheet. Okay, so here also I need to put the line items in the appropriate places. Like cash flow statement can be segregated into three things. One is cash flow from operating activities. So operating activities means when we were doing with our income statement and all, we were coming across some things where the expenses and the amounts that we were receiving or we were paying due to certain activities in the business. So it is called as operating activities, okay, and which is also called as CFO. And then we have cash flow from investment activities. Any type of investment we are doing in our business, so that is called as CFI. That is cash flow from investment activities. And then we have CFF, that is cash flow from financing activities. Okay, so appropriate things, line items, I have to put it in the appropriate place, and then I need to calculate. Okay, this is the cash flow statement. So first we will choose the line items. I wanted you people to first listen, then I will give you 5 minutes of time to solve this. Okay, in between, if anybody is having any doubts, you can get it clarified. Okay, so first one, CFO, that is cash flow from operating activities. So here, cash received from customers. So I will tell equals, take it, and here I need to put the values. So cash received. So here when we are talking about the amount, the money that is coming inflow, which is inflow to the business, which we are receiving, and the amount that we are paying. So when we are receiving the amount, the value should be taken in positive, that is plus. And when the amount is going out of my pocket, that is the money that is going out of the business, it should be coming in negatives. So wherever we are receiving the amount, we are going to show the values in as a positive value. And wherever we are paying, that is money is going out of the business, we are going to show that values in negative. Fine. So cash received from customers. So here there is a cash inflow that is coming into the business. So I'll take this 1,46,000 in positive value as a positive value. Then cash paid for expenses. So equals, I'll take this line item here. I have to put the amount. So now cash paid for expenses. Here what is happening? Cash is going out of the business. So I'll put minus 81,000. Okay. Cash is money is going out of the business. That is why I'm taking the values as negative value. Then cash paid to the suppliers. Here also money is going out of the business. So I'll take the values as minus in negative. So 47,500. So now this is the things that has happened due to my operating activities. Okay. First we'll put the line items and then we will make the total. Cash flow from investment activities, that is CFI. So here I'll tell cash paid to acquire additional equipment. So it is an investment that I am making to buy an equipment. So equals cash paid. So cash paid means here what is happening, in order to buy that equipment, I am spending the money. That is, money is going out of the business. So minus 20,300. Next, cash flow from financial activities. So I'll tell equals cash received from investments. Okay, so investment, I am receiving the amount, so this value has to be taken in as a positive value. Then cash received from bank loan, so I am receiving the amount, so that also need to be taken in positive, has a positive value only. So here next, cash paid for bank loan, so I am paying the partial payment, I'm making it to the bank, so money is going out of the business, so minus 27,000. Then here cash paid to the owner, so here it will be, so cash paid, that is again minus value, money is going out of the business. So now everything I have put it in the appropriate places. Now I'll make the total. Alt equals, so I am gaining 17,500. Here also I'll put alt equals So 20,300, and from my CFF it is, so my net change in cash. So my net change in cash will be 10,200. So how it is means CFO plus CFI plus CFF. Cash flow from operating expenses, cash flow from my investment activities, and cash flow from my finance activities. So including all these three. So wherever the subtracted values are there, so all those things after calculation it is 10,200. So they are telling that in the beginning of the year, that is beginning of my financial year, I had 10,800 in my hand. So now at the end of the financial year, what is the cash balance that is there in my account? So that is equals H19. That is my, the beginning of the financial year, the cash what I had, plus the grand total, that net change. So at the end of the financial year, I'll be having 21,000 in my hand. Okay. So anybody is having any doubts? Any point you people did not understand? If anybody is having the doubt, please type in one. So if you people have understood, please continue further. I wanted you people to try with this. I'll give you 5 minutes of time. If anybody has got stuck or did not understand at any point, please do ask, get it clarified. So I'll just show you the things. So I wanted you people to solve with this. If anything you people did not understand at any point, please get it clarified, girls.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, ma.
Ma'am, can you repeat the cash balance on March 31st one? The last one.
So, so here it is nothing but I have just taken the opening cash balance at the beginning of the financial year plus the net change. It is just equals. So cash at the beginning of the financial year, cash at the beginning of the financial year plus the net change. So after all the activities, whatever the amount that is left with me, plus the beginning of the cash, what I have in the financial year beginning, that amount I need to add it.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. So you need to be clear about what is CFO, what is CFI, and what is CFF, all those things in order to calculate the cash flow. So if you are able to bifurcate and put the things in the line items in the appropriate place, it will be easy for you to solve it. Is anybody having any doubts? Are you guys able to solve it? We need to understand where the values will be taken in negative terms and where the values will be taken in positive terms. So wherever there is a cash inflow, the values will be taken in positive term, and wherever there is a cash outflow, the values will be taken in negative terms. Type in 2 if you people are able to solve the cash flow statement. You people have understood. Okay, very good. So the next cash flow statement, what is there? I wanted you people to do it as an assignment. Okay. So here also the same way, you have to put in the line items in the appropriate places like CFO, CFI, and CFF. Okay. So tomorrow I wanted you people to tell me what are the things where I need to put it. Okay. So there is nothing much differences, very much similar to the first one only. So you need to put this line items in the respective places. Okay. So this one I'll give it as an assignment. I wanted you people to solve it, and tomorrow you need to guide me what are the things where and all I need to put it. Is it clear? Okay, now let's go with the balance sheet. So I wanted you people to open up with balance sheet 3. So first let's study the case, and here also we have to put in the things in an appropriate way. So we have to put the things in the income statement and in the balance sheet, whatever things has to come into liabilities and on the asset side and the cash. Okay. So how we are going to do it? So on 1st Jan 2019, rupees 1 lakh capital introduced into the business. On 6th Jan 2019, computer purchased worth rupees 20,000, and on that same date advance rent paid rupees 10,000 and deposit also I have paid rupees 20,000. On 11th Jan bought books worth rupees 100. Okay, so I have bought 100 books at the cost of 100 rupees per book. Okay, so I am going to pay this amount after 30 days. On 16th Jan, I am going to sell 50 books at the cost of 200 per book. So amount will be received in 30 days. So I am going to pay the amount after 30 days. I am going to receive the amount after 30 days. That means the sales and purchase both are happening on credit. Okay. So here I am yet to receive the amount and I am yet to pay the amount. Okay. So let's start with the thing. So first I wanted you people to observe, listen to the things. Then you people can continue with the practicals. So first, the capital. So capital where it will come. So it will come in equity capital. Okay. So I will type in equals 1 lakh. 1 lakh. Then I have introduced the capital for my business rupees 1 lakh. That will be my equity capital. Then purchased computer worth rupees 20,000. So it will come on my asset side in my balance sheet. So I'll tell equals 20,000. So in the cash flow statement, first my amount is going to come, that is 1 lakh equals 1 lakh I will take. Then here computer, I am buying the computer. So I am buying the computer means there is a cash outflow. So as we discussed in the cash flow statement, whatever the money that is going out of the business has to be shown as negative value minus 20,000. I am paying this 20,000 for the purchase of my computer. Okay. So then advance rent paid rupees 10,000. So I am paying advance rent. So equals 10,000. So here in the cash I need to show. So I am paying the rent. So that is minus 10,000. Then deposit. I am making the deposit for my place. So that is equals 20,000. So here I am paying the deposit. So that also should be shown as negative value minus 20,000. Okay. And inventory. So here what they are telling, I have bought 100 number of books at the cost of rupees 100. So here I will tell equals 100 into 100. So 100 books I have bought at the rate of 100 rupees. Okay. So now next I am selling the books. Okay. So how many book sales it is? 50 books I am selling at the cost of 200 rupees equals 50 into 200. Okay. So cost of goods sold. So cost of goods sold means what did I tell in the yesterday's class? So cost of goods sold means 50 books I have sold. So to sell that 50 books, what was the cost that I have incurred to buy that books? So that is 100. So 50 into 100. So 50 books I have sold. I need to consider the quantity of books that has been sold. That is 50 books. And what is the cost that I have incurred to buy that books? 100 rupees. So 50 into 100. So once this is put, I have to put in my inventory. So inventory, what I have written here, I have told. So only the purchase of the books I have told. Purchase of the books I have said. So now here I need to mention the COGS also. So COGS, I need to mention it here. One second, girls. So COGS here I'll mention. So how am I going to mention? I'll show this books what I purchased. 100 books I have bought at the rate of 100 rupees minus. So how many books I'm making the sales? 50 books. So at what rate I have bought this 50 books? At the rate of 100. Okay, so here only I am showing inventory part. I am showing the books what I have purchased and the books what I have sold. So here it is going to show that, excuse me girls. So understood how the inventory calculation has been happened, how I have done the calculation. Anybody is having any doubts how the inventory calculation is done?
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes ma.
Ma'am, how the for cost of goods sold, how it came 5,000?
Cost of goods sold, this one here. Cost of goods sold means, see here, it's very clear. How many books I have bought? Here what I am telling, I have bought 100 books, right? At what rate I have bought the books? Each book is 100 rupees. So 100 books I have bought at the rate of 100 per book. So here COGS is nothing but cost of goods sold. Cost of goods sold means the item, how much ever I have sold. So what is the cost that I have incurred to buy that item? So here I am telling, so sold 50 books at the rate of 200 rupees. So to buy this 50 books, how much amount I have spent? I have spent 100 rupees. So cost of goods sold is nothing but the quantity that is sold into the cost that I have incurred, the cost I have spent to buy that books.
Okay, ma'am.
So that is 5,000. And here inventory means, here I need to show what is the actual inventory that is left with me. So I have bought 100 books at the rate of 100 rupees. Now out of that 100 books, I have sold 50 books. Okay. So now I have sold 50 books means 50 books are remaining with me. So the amount what I have spent in order to buy that items what I have sold is 100. So here first I need to show the purchase value, that is 100 books I have bought at the rate of 100 rupees minus I have sold 50 books wherein I have paid 100 rupees per book. Before I make the sales, I have paid 100 rupees per book. So 50 books I have sold means the amount that I have incurred to buy that 50 books is 100. So here it will be, so 10,000 minus 5,000, remaining 5,000 will be there.
Okay.
Clear?
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. So we'll go to the next line item. So here it is done. So both we are telling that it is yet to be paid and yet to be received. Okay. So amount what I am supposed to receive is equals 50 into 200. I am supposed to receive this and I am supposed to pay 100 into 100. Clear? Account receivable and payable. Then so here I need to calculate the profit. So profit will be sales minus COGS. That will be my profit. So now retained profit, I will take this profit value. So now first I need to make the calculations. Okay. So I'll tell alt equals. So I need to check the cash that is left with me. So I'll bring this cash here in my assets value, and here I'll put alt equals. Then here I put alt equals. So this is how you need to calculate. Is it clear, girls? Type in 2 if you people have understood. Okay, very good. So I wanted you people to solve this and try solving the second sum. So if anybody is having any doubts related to the second sum, you can get it clarified. So case 2, I wanted you people to solve this. So I'll give you 5 minutes of time. First you solve this. So then you solve this one also. Then I'll explain you how it is done. Okay. In between anybody is having any doubts or not getting how the calculation is being done, please do tell.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Can you explain the payables and the receivable amount thing, ma'am?
So payable and receivable. So here we are telling on 11th Jan I have bought the books. Okay, so I have bought 100 books at the rate of 100 rupees. And what they are telling, amount paid after 30 days means instantly I am not going to pay any amount. That is, I am supposed to pay. Okay, so account payable is nothing but equals 100 into 100. 100 books I have bought at the rate of 100 rupees. Account payable means the amount is yet to be paid, means I have not yet cleared it, which I am supposed to pay within 30 days. So that becomes my account payable. Account receivable means whatever the sales I have made. I have sold 50 books at the rate of 200 rupees. And here what I am telling, sold 50 books for rupees 200 per book. Amount will be received in 30 days. That means amount is not yet received. I will be receiving the amount, or I can tell it as the amount is yet to be received. So then this is receivable. Receivable means I am yet to receive. Payable means I am yet to pay. That means both the ends it is not yet clear. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, how did you get 5,000 retained profit?
So sales. So sales, how did I do? It is 50 into 200. Okay, 50 books I have sold at the rate of 200. And cost that is incurred to buy that 50 books. It is equals 50 into, so how much did I pay when I was buying the books? 100 rupees I have paid. So 50 books I have sold. So to buy that 50 books, how much amount I have paid? So that is 100 rupees. That is 5,000. And profit is equals sales minus COGS. That is my profit. And that I
Okay,
will be
continue.
taking it to my retained profit on my balance sheet in my liability side. I'm going to take this value. This profit I'm going to show it in my liability side under the retained profit.
Okay, ma'am.
Anyone else is having any doubts? Is it clear to everyone? If anybody is having the doubt, I hope you people are solving the second one, the second balance sheet, case 2. So just read the transactions, whatever it is given, and put the things in the appropriate places. So in the cash flow, wherever the cash is coming, wherever the cash is going. So wherever the cash is going, the amount has to be taken in negative terms. If anybody is having any doubts in doing the case 2, please do ask. I wanted you people to give a try at least. Type in 1. How many of you are able to solve the second case? Type in 1 if you are able to solve the second case. Case 2. You are understanding, you are able to do it. Type in 1 or else I'll explain you once again, not at all an issue. Very good, Sarah and Jenny. Type in 2 if anybody wants me to solve it and show whether you are having still any confusions. Okay, Tejaswini and anyone else? Okay, let me solve it and show. So here, let's read the transactions. On 1st Jan, rupees 1 lakh capital is introduced in the business. Okay. On 6th Jan, computer purchased worth rupees 20,000. So I have bought the computers worth rupees 20,000. Okay. And then advance rent paid rupees 10,000, wherein deposit also I have paid rupees 20,000. On 11th Jan, bought books worth rupees 100 per book. So on 11th Jan. On 16th Jan, what I did, out of that 100 books, I have sold 50 books at the rate of 200 rupees. Again on 21st Jan, what I have done, I have bought 100 more books, and here I am paying this amount after 30 days. So 11th Jan, whatever the books I have bought, I have cleared it. So second time when I bought the books, I am going to pay the amount after 30 days. On 26th Jan, I have sold 50 books at the rate of 200 rupees per book. And I am going to receive this amount after 30 days. Okay. So in one purchase and one sale, I'm clearing the amount, I'm receiving the amount. In the second purchase and sales, both the things I am yet to receive. Okay, so I have not yet cleared the second purchase amount and not I have received the second sales amount. Okay, and on 28th Jan, salary of rupees 5,000 has been paid to the employees. Okay, this is the case. So here, equity capital. So what is the amount that I have introduced to my business? That is 1 lakh rupees. 1 lakh rupees I have invested the amount, started with my equity capital. So here also I'll put 1 lakh. So 1 lakh. Okay. Then, so what they are telling, computer purchased worth rupees 20,000. So computer, I'm getting it at the cost of 20,000. So I'm spending 20,000 rupees. So if the money is going out of the business, the value has to be taken in negative terms. So 20,000 money is going out. And next one, advance rent rupees 10,000 has been paid. So equals 10,000. And here I am paying it. So I'll show this value in negative terms, 10,000. So next is deposit. So deposit 20,000, I am making the payment. So deposit 20,000 equals 20,000. I am paying it, so money is going out of the business. So 20,000. Now inventory 1. So inventory 1 means here, so 2 times I have made the purchase, 2 times I have made the sales. Okay. Inventory 1, so that is on 11th Jan I have bought the books Like 100 books I have bought at the cost of 100 rupees. So equals 100 into 100. Okay. And the second time I have bought on 21st Jan, I have bought 100 books again at the rate of 100 rupees only. So equals 100 into 100. So the first time when I bought the items, okay, so the remaining inventory is what, after purchasing and making the sales, whatever the quantity that is remaining with me, that is called as inventory. So here, the first time when I bought the books, out of that 100 books, I sold 50 books. Okay. So here, what I'll do is I'll show this values in bracket. So I have bought this books minus I have made the sales. How many books I have sold? 50 books. At what rate I have sold? 200 rupees. To buy that 50 books, how much amount I have spent? That is 100. Okay. So that is my first inventory. Coming to the second inventory, so here also I need to show it in the brackets. So that is second time I have bought 100 books at the rate of 100 rupees per book, minus second time I have made the sales, that is 50 books I have sold at the rate of 200 rupees. Now here I need to show the cost of goods sold. That is 50 books I have sold and the cost that I have incurred to buy that 50 books is 100 rupees. Okay, so understood how I got this inventory 1 and inventory 2? Girls, understood till here? Type in 1 if you people have understood till whatever I have taught. Tejaswini, did you understood, ma? Okay. So now, here what we are telling, first time I bought the books, I have cleared the amount. Second time I have bought the books, I did not pay it, I am going to pay it. Okay. So this one I have paid it. So I have bought 5,000 rupees worth items and I am paying that amount also. Equals 1020. So that is 5,000 rupees amount I have paid it. So the first time when I bought the books, I have cleared the amount. Okay. So another one, it is receivable. I am yet to pay. So sorry, I am yet to pay. Okay. So what is the payables it is? So first time I bought the books. So it is 100 books at the rate of 100 rupees. Okay. And payable. So second time I bought the books, 100 into 100. So that is 100 books I bought at the rate of 100 rupees. And receivable. So receivable. So first time I sold the books. So how much? 50 into 200. So second time it is, so before I put this, I'll just tell you the sales equals 50 into 200. So 50 books I have sold. So two times I have made the sales. If you observe 16 and again on 26th I have made the sales. 50 books I have sold at the rate of 200 rupees. Second time I have made the sales wherein 50 books I have sold at the rate of 200 rupees. So first time the sales, so receivable, and second time the sales. Okay. So account receipt. So now here, so sum of sales, all equals I'll make 20,000 COGS. So I have sold 50 books for which I have spent 100 per book. Second time 50 books I have sold. So 100 rupees I have spent. So salary. So what is the salary that I have paid? So salary, we are telling that it is 5,000 equals 5,000. Okay. So here sum of, I'll make it, so 20,000, 15,000. So here I will tell equals, so 20,000 minus 15,000. So that is my profit. after making the sales and the cost that is incurred to buy that items what I have sold. So 5,000 rupees, here retained profit will be 5,000. And here I'll come alt equals, so 55,000 cash, I'll bring it here 55,000. So alt equals, and here I'll come alt equals, so here I'll just remove the negative. This one has this one received equals L24 equals L25. So in this, one amount we have received and one amount we are yet to receive. So L24, one amount we are yet to receive. One amount we have received it. So this one also in negative, and inventory 1. So cost we have incurred. So cost we have incurred is minus. So there is somewhere something is going wrong. Hmm, 45,000, 20,000, 10,000, 10,000, 10,000, 20,000, 20,000 in negative values, then and then 20,000, 10,000. So amount, one amount we are yet to receive and another amount we have received it. Account payables, so 1 lakh rupees retained only. Okay, here I have made this total calculation. So now it is calculated. So you people understood with this? Don't get confused with this account received and inventory. So first inventory, what we have bought it, that is 100 books I have bought at the rate of 100 rupees, out of which 50 books I have sold. So in order to buy that book, I have spent 100 rupees. Okay. So 10,000 minus 5,000. So this is the inventory, what is left with me. In the second, this one transaction, what has happened? Again, 100 books I have bought at the rate of 100 rupees minus, so out of that 100 books, 50 books I have sold. So in order to buy that 50 books, I have spent 100 rupees. So total inventory, that is total purchase minus sales. So 10,000 minus 5,000, the inventory that is left with me is 5,000 rupees. So in this, what they are telling, first time when I purchased, I am paying the amount. So that is why this is minus. That means 5,000 rupees worth goods I bought it, 5,000 rupees it is paid. Second time it is yet to be paid. Okay. So received, that is 50 into 200, that is 50 books I have sold at the rate of 200 rupees. And second time also, that is amount. Here you can see second sales what is happened. So 50 into 200. Okay, and here sales, you can see how much sales I have made. So first time I have made the sales of 50 books at the rate of 200 rupees. Second time I have made the sales wherein 50 books I am selling at the rate of 200 rupees. So total, how much it is? So sum of, if you see, so totally I am getting 20,000 rupees after making the sales. So cost incurred to cost of goods sold is, so 50 books I have sold. So 100 rupees I have spent to buy that books. So 50 into 100, 5,000. Second inventory, so 50 books I have sold. So the cost that is incurred to buy that 50 books is 100 rupees. Okay, and salary I have paid 5,000 rupees. So overall the amount what I have spent is 15,000. Out of this total income 20,000, I have spent 15,000, means profit is 5,000, and I'm going to take this 5,000 to my retained profit. So if you see total liabilities plus owner's equity, it is 1,25,000. Assets, if you see cash, whatever it is left with me, that is 45,000, and computer what I have bought, rent what I have given, and the inventory values, the deposit, and the amounts that I'm supposed to receive. So everything should get tallied. So type in 2 if you people have understood.
Ma'am, so
Yes,
in
ma'am.
the account received one, why are we
Yeah.
reducing 10,000?
So one sales I'm getting the amount. See, by sold 50 books at the rate of 200 rupees per book. So here we are not mentioning anything, means I have received that amount. And one more sales they are telling that we are yet to receive in 30 days. That means the amount is yet to be received. So minus means, so amount is not yet I have received, it is still pending. So that is why I am showing it in negative. One I am showing it in positive because I have received one amount. One sales amount I have received, one sales amount I am yet to receive. So if the amount is not yet received, means it is still in the negative terms only, right? Once I receive only, I can uh, tell that I have received that amount. So it is yet to be received. That's why I am showing it in negative terms. Clear, ma?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, what about others? Anybody is having any doubts? Type in yes if you people have understood.
Ma'am,
Yes, ma.
ma'am, the same question, ma'am, regarding the received one. When I
Yeah.
compare the first question and the second question of received, said the
Hmm.
second one, no, ma'am.
Yeah.
In that the question tells like it will be received in 30 days.
Yeah.
And we have written 10,000 in the second question. But in the first
Yeah.
question also, it's like received in 30 days. We have not written 10,000 in the cash column. Why is that, ma'am?
Which one? Account receivable.
Yes, ma'am, in the first question.
In this first question. So here, why we are not showing anything means, see, I have bought the books. So here also I am telling that I'll be paying it later. And here also what we are telling, I have sold the books, and here also I am telling that I will be receiving it in the 30 days. So nor I have received nor I have paid. So that is why I am not showing it here. So if I am taking 10,000 rupees here, again payable I have to show it here also, no, that I have not paid. So the amount is nor it is going out nor it is coming in. Whatever the amount is left with me, so it is just like that. So here you can see. So bought books, 100 books worth rupees 100. So amount paid after 30 days. So here I am not paying the amount, but I have bought the books. Here what I am telling, I sold 50 books at the rate of 200 and amount is yet to be received. So I have not yet received also. So that is why I am just showing it in the payable and receivable, not in the cash. Because nor the amount is coming in, nor the amount is going out. But here in the second case, if you see, in one condition, the amount is received and the amount is paid. In another condition, the amount is yet to be received, the amount is yet to be paid. So that is why here I am just mentioning it.
Okay, ma'am, got it.
So what about others, girls? Okay, almost most of them have understood it. So I wanted you people to solve with this third one. Okay. So cash flow statement, second statement I wanted you to solve, and this balance sheet, the third case I wanted you people to solve. Okay. So tomorrow we'll solve this and we will continue further with the fourth and the fifth one. So hope you people have understood whatever we have done it today.
Also, ma'am, I had a doubt.
Yes,
Um,
ma.
I was just asking, have you talked to our professor regarding when the last two classes will happen because we have CIAs in the last week of
Okay,
the
okay. I have
classes.
just put in the same message to my management also, ma. They told that there are other batches going on simultaneously. Like we have Power BI and other courses and all is going on. So they told that once let all the students, if they are coming across the same thing, then we will think about it. So still one more week of time is there in between. In the meantime, we will just check out with the college management also, and we will do the necessary thing.
Okay, ma'am. Because last semester also I had done a course with CE and NICT. So they
Okay.
that time also because our CIAs were coinciding with the last two classes,
Hmm.
the last revision class and the exam day was held after the CIA was over. Those last 2 days.
Yeah, here also because as I told, there are other courses, batches going on simultaneously. I put in the word. They told that let's check out with the other batches also. If almost most of the students are coming across with the same thing, miss, we will see what can be done. We will have a word with the college
Okay.
management and then we will decide. So in the coming week, we
Okay.
will inform you what it will be done with.
Yeah.
Okay, so I wanted you people to solve with the case 3 and this one cash flow statement, second one. So tomorrow you will be guiding me how it has to be solved. Then we will be continuing with balance sheet 4 and balance sheet 5, and then we'll continue with our case studies and whatever the balance sheet is left out, we'll finish it. Okay, so you people can leave. Thank you.